Hi everyone. Hi sis. Long time. How you doing? How are you guys? How is everyone? Hey. Hi guys. How are you doing? Have you been? Happy new month everyone. Happy new month. Happy new month. How have you been? Where are you watching from? Let me know. Let me know. Are you watching from Lagos? Ontario? Hey. Kanze says I'm doing well. See my skin plug. She said skin giving. That's Tasson perfumes backup. That's my skin plug. She's saying skin is giving. Yes. Queen Ray 04, been a while. Looking George. Thank you, my sis. It's been long. Wow. Okay, so the petite Igbo chick is watching from Canada. Queen Ray 04 is watching from London, Ontario. Yeah, that's the first time I ever know that there's London in Canada. I always thought it was in the UK. Hey Zuzi, how you guys doing? How you doing? So today, new month, question and answer. If you have any questions, please shoot. Ask me any question. Morel Media, thank you. She says it's about to be mind-blowing. Share with 3 people. Okay, please share. Share. Thank you. Any question? Yes, Dr. Tosin, happy new month. Thank you so much. Oh, okay. The petite Igbo chick said, yeah, London, Ontario is like 2.5 hours away from Toronto. Wow, that's cool. Biola Coco, how you doing? Zuzi, yeah. Thank you, darling. I miss you a lot in those classes, man. You should do something. Hey, Faye Esmeralda. She says I'm looking good. Thank you, my darling. Thank you, everybody. So, guys, today is I have a session in like 35 minutes. So, I just said I should quickly come on live. If you have any question, please ask me. Shoot. Let me know, because there are plenty questions in my DM. Zuzi, come and join Inner Circle. Stop missing me from afar. You know, guys, do you guys know I have something called Coach Lara's Inner Circle? If you join, like, you know, it's not a group thing, it's a one-on-one session. Like, it's very detailed. We can spend 3 hours, strategic session, and all aspects of your life, you know, all aspects. She says she's coming. Yeah, Zuzi, please come quick. All aspects of your life, you know, marriage, relationship, business, money, purpose, career. You get, you know, a lot of people don't know that I have certifications. See, I have plenty of certifications. Official baby say, Auntie Lara, you're so fine. Oh, thank you, baby. Thank you. I really appreciate it. You know, so I have certification in life coaching, performance consulting, of course, therapy, you know, family life coaching, marriage life coaching, relationship, emotional intelligence, anger management. Oh, it's plenty. You get, so my jurisdiction covers a lot of things. You get, so I have clients that we don't even talk about emotions like marriage or relationship. All we focus on is purpose, career, you understand, money. Where is the money? You know, you want to build your brand building, especially personal branding. I like to teach people about how to build your personal brand, because man, I have climbed through the rocks to build this small brand that you are seeing today, you know. So I like to replicate that and teach people how to do the same. You get what I mean? So, guys, if you ask any question, please ask me. You know, I have like 30 minutes to spend. So ask me any question, I'll answer you. You know, there are plenty of people in the DM that would say, you know, they are asking questions, and then when the admin tells them to Queen Rayford says that money aspect is important. I'm telling you, my sister. Hey, money answereth all things. That's what the Bible said. You get. Oh, thank you, Santa Bell. She says, I love you, ma. I love you too. Thank you so much. Money is very key. You get, in fact, there are a lot of people, you have passion, but if you're not converting it to money, you'll be frustrated, though. I'm telling you. Like for instance, this thing I'm doing now, I've been doing this for 11 years now. People want to be in my live video. Should I allow them? I usually don't do that. Let me allow one person. Let's see. Let me see. I'll just allow one person. Better. You better leave the guy alone if he's not noticing you. Okay. Hello.
Hello. Hello, how are you? How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you doing?
I have a question for you about
Okay.
the married women.
You have a
Why
question
they
for married women?
Yeah, why they respect their pastors more than their husband? Even their husband is very okay. They have money. Why?
Okay. Married women, no, answer him. Oh, he said that why is it that married women respect their pastors more than their husbands? So I'm waiting here. Married women, I'm waiting. I want them to answer you before me I talk my own. So all of you women that are married here, what is your answer? Sir, why are you asking this question? Is it from personal experience or from what you have seen a lot of people do?
I have a personal experience. And
Okay. Yeah. What's going on? No. Can you guys still see me and hear me? His life just got frozen. Guys, if you can see me and hear me, please comment to let me know. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Okay, I think he sent another request. Thank you.
Sorry, that it
hello?
just went off. I have a personal experience. Some of my friends too.
Okay.
Yeah. And then always they have respect for their pastors more than their husband. And it's very common. Why? And then what is in the Bible and Quran?
Wow.
They say when a woman got married up from God, your husband, not your father. Go and read your Bible. Not your father, your husband. Because I don't know what's really wrong with Nigerian women or African women.
African women. But that's a terrible thing though. Like you're not supposed to respect your pastors. But I don't know if you only have to do with women.
Your pastor is 8 years old, your husband is 54, 55, 56. You must respect your husband than your pastor, which is 80 years old. It's your pastor, not your husband.
Okay, so sir, somebody said something here. She said, is their husbands giving the wife what she needs? That she now thinks she has to pray about it.
It's common among women now, you said, it's very common.
You said me, I know. Hi, Kalabachik, how you doing? So he's asking a question like, why is it that married women respect their pastors more than, their husbands? I don't know why. And somebody is saying maybe they think that their husband is not giving them what they want, and so they have to go and meet pastors to pray for it. Somebody says, I believe respect is earned and reciprocal. African men think respect is automatic. Wow.
But
what do you have to
men
say?
Don't need to respect. You don't need to respect your husband. Don't need to respect your wife. Wait, let me learn. Wife must respect the husband, and the husband must love the wife.
Okay, so you don't think that the husband needs to respect you
when
know,
you know what they call love.
the wife.
When you love somebody, respect will be inside. You understand what I mean? Inside that love. You can't disgrace somebody you
Somebody
love
says,
outside now.
sorry,
Am I right? Eh? That's why.
you're right. Somebody says, just curious, is the husband providing spiritual leadership? Another person says, respect is end. I think we should ask the woman to hear our own side of
And
the
it's
story.
not common among the Americans, because I live in US. It's not common. It's very common in Nigeria. Even those Nigerian women that live in US too, common among them. They don't. That's why Nigerian women over here in US divorce always.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. We're going to
Yes,
we're going
thank
to
you.
talk about it.
I'll be watching.
Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, so yeah, just log up then. We'll talk more about it. So how do I remove? Okay, it's gone. Hey, see these women. Queen Ray Offer says the Bible says love your wife and as Christ loved the church. When your wife feels that love, respect comes in naturally. The petite Igbo chick says, well, sir, but is the husband respecting himself? Moses says it's truthfully not right. The husband is the head and should come first. If you cannot respect him, why choose him as your husband? The petite Igbo chick says you can't ask what you can't give. Okay. Yeah, Zuzi says the man is obviously pained. Chai, yes, it's true. The man is obviously pained. You know, so first of all, you know, like somebody said, it's not just, you cannot just answer one question like that. You know, somebody just says something and then you just jump on it like that. You get what I mean? He's answering and he says good point. You know, so sometimes it's like somebody said, it's better to listen to the other side of the story. But I must give this. What he said is right, because African women too, we like pastors a lot. We like pastors that will be saying vision. I will say this one. I will say, you know, we respect pastors. We give money to pastors. We follow pastors. Yeah, Petite Igbo Chick says that both perspectives are important as well. You know, but truthfully, your husband comes first before your pastor. That's the truth. Your husband should come first. Your husband should come first. If you're a Christian, that is the order. As a Christian, that's the order of the Bible. After God, you know, is your husband. Your husband should come first, you know. So, but for what he's saying, usually before your women start respecting their pastors or start going to their pastors, a lot of times there's a lot of communication breakdown. In fact, a lot of times the marriage is already almost scattered. The marriage is already in disarray. You understand? And the marriage is already troubled. That is why you have this small problem. So if you want to check, sir, you know, most of the time, putting the pastor over the husband is not really the problem. That's just like, and that's just offshoots of the problem. If you check it, that marriage has broken down. So now everybody's just doing what they like because they don't want to leave or they can't leave. So the woman is just doing what she likes. You get, because she's obviously not in sync with the husband anymore. And if you're a man, I must tell you, if you're watching this, I must tell you something. Men think that, yeah, maybe I cheated on her, I've apologized, or I did something to her, I hurt her in the past, I've moved on, you know, we've moved on, but, you know, a lot of women don't move on easily. That's what men you need to know. Especially when you hurt the woman and you have begged her, you have apologized, but you are still doing the same thing. You are still doing it. She's not. So the fact that she has stopped talking does not mean that she has forgiven you or she has let go. No. The fact that she has stopped talking about it or stopped complaining. So a lot of times what you are seeing, especially in America, all these developed countries, maybe your husband and wife, they migrate to another country and then the wife starts misbehaving. No, the woman is already angry. It's not that she just got there and started. No, she has had it in her all this time. It's just that that place presents the opportunity to start doing what she wants to do. So most of the time, the marriage has broken down. You have hurt her a lot in the past, and you think that, maybe that was 10 years ago, that was 15 years ago. You'll be shocked that a lot of women have not moved on, even though it's 20 years ago. Somebody says, yeah, Queen Ray says true. Zuzi said there are root causes. Disrespect is just the fruit or symptom of something deeper. Her pastor may be I escape from the house, or faith has now become I escape. Yeah, good evening. Good evening. Dr. Sosin says, exactly, coach. How many men will submit to therapy to heal so as to treat their wives better? I get that very well. Petit Boshik says, church maybe I escape. Others use work, etc. I totally understand what you're saying. One thing, if you're a man, and I hope Mr. Olusegun Adigun is still here listening, if you're a man, you need to know this today. Most of the time that you have hurt your wife, they are still upset with you. They are hurt. They can't talk, or because they are tired of talking. They have talked and talked, nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. So they'll just ignore you and be living their lives. They'll be doing their things. It does not mean that they are forgiving you. It does not mean that they have moved on from what you did. They are just coping. They're just coping like, I cannot keep myself. There are children to take care of. I need to go to work. I need to live my own life. But a lot of women have mentally checked out from the marriage. A lot of women, they have mentally checked out from that marriage. So that's why you now see her doing a lot of crazy things, and you'll be wondering, what is this? I can't take this. She has gone. She's just there marking time, or she's just there doing what do they call this thing? Marking timetable. She's gone from that marriage. That's why she can afford to do all these things, and you'll be wondering, why is she doing this? Why is she not respecting me? Why is she not doing this? Why is she not doing this? So, and like somebody rightly pointed out earlier, the person said that how many men can submit themselves for therapy? So maybe she has said, let's go to therapy. You have anger issues, but you have not changed. You have this, but you have not changed. And you are not listening. You're like, I beg. That's how I am. You are the one. You are over exaggerating. It's not like that. That's not how it is. Blah, 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 blah. She will just, she's hurt. She's pained. But she's going to continue her life. But you will not get the best from her. So if you're a man, you're on this live video, let me tell you what to do. Maybe randomly one day, maybe when both of you are in good mood, you guys have just eaten or whatever mood whatever you guys are doing and you're in a good mood, just ask your wife some random questions. How are you? How are you really doing? How do you want me? What do you want me to change? What do you want me to start doing in this marriage? What do you want me to stop doing? Just ask randomly. You will be shocked. You will be in shock. Like the things you will hear that day. See, these women tell me in therapy, like somebody said, her husband did this, her husband did that, she's in pain, she's in this. And I'm like, okay, so have you spoken to him? When are you going to talk to him? She said, no, I beg. I've spoken in the past years, and he's not listening. He doesn't want to listen. So right now, I'm just doing my thing. Meanwhile, because she's not talking, she's in the house, she's just doing her thing, she's just going. You do normal thing. Oh, we eat together, we talk about the children, we talk about money, and that's it. But the husband thinks everything is okay. By the time you get into these deeper discussions, you'll be shocked that your wife has left that marriage mentally. She's just there physically. So that's why all these things she's doing is getting to you. So question answered. So I hope Mr. Segun Adigun got that answer. So guys, I have like 20-25 minutes more. If you have any question, shoot. Let me answer you before I go. I have another session very soon. So if you have any question as regards, there are plenty of people in the DM. They're always asking questions. And when the admin says, come and sign up for a session, they say they don't have money. So this is an opportunity to ask your question. If you have a question, please ask me right now. I have some few minutes to spare. I would ask you any question that has to do with relationship, marriage, career, business, purpose, money, branding, all those things that you think are within my jurisdiction. I will be cool to answer you. You get what I mean? But in the meantime, you know, if you have pressing issues that you feel you want to talk about, you want to discuss with me, please, 1 second, we'll get back later. So, you can book a virtual session. You can book a virtual session with me. You can book a physical session if you're in Lagos. You know, our office is in Allen Ikeja. You can book a session with me. You can also book a virtual session if you have, and then if you want to sign up for the healing school for therapy, you know, just send me, you know, a DM, sign up for a session, sign up for the healing school, you know, or couples therapy. There's so many things, especially guys. If you've never been to our website, please go to our website, click the link in the bio. There are lots of places, a lot of stuff. Okay, I have questions. Oh, Stafumi says, can a woman who has stomached a lot in marriage can still be redeemable, given the fact that she's getting old? Asking for someone. Can a woman who has stomached a lot in marriage be still redeemable, given the fact that she's getting old? Question. Like, sister, me and break it down. Like she has stomached a lot, she's gone through a lot in the marriage, so can she still stay married? I don't get it. It might be major. Let me break it down. She's my sister, so she knows what I'm saying. So Dr. Tosin says, Coach, please, how do you handle a Nigerian parent who believes marriage is the ultimate achievement and doesn't really see any other achievement as major? You have to be able to, because first of all, you need to know that you cannot change them. I need you to know this. You cannot, I understand this, your question very well. You cannot change them. They would always see marriage as the biggest achievement. It is how they were raised. It's where they are coming from. But you have to immune yourself to their complaints or comments as regards marriage. You understand? You have to immune yourself. Like, you have to be ready for that. Anytime, you are not married, you are getting old. Like, you have to, because I had to do it too with my mom at the time and my dad too. You have to have immunity against it. Like, don't let it get to you anymore. Like, always know that they will talk about it. They will say it. You say, okay, don't worry, I'm working on it, and you move on, because they're not going to stop. Lovey's Cake said, how can one cope with a spouse that is showing a narcissist trait? My sister, I'm very reluctant when people start labeling people as narcissists, an empath, because all of us, I've done a video before, all of us have narcissism tendencies. So you cannot just diagnose somebody because they are your spouse, you know, to say they are narcissists. If you'll be shocked that if I ask your spouse too about you, they can say the same about you. So if you don't mind, Lovey's Cakes, please, you can give me some other, break it down for me. What do you mean by narcissist? Because that's what somebody, like 3 people spoke to me today. I'm dating a narcissist and I'm just tired. How do you know this person is a narcissist? Is it because of what you read on Google? Who gave you that diagnosis? You just see anybody that is just, you know, some people you even see, maybe they're just plainly arrogant. You say they're a narcissist. Or, you know, they're just cocky. So please break it down for me. What are the traits that this person is exhibiting? Yeah, Queen Ray, she says, so true what you said on narcissism. What is, if you go, please, somebody Google to me, Google from what's the meaning of narcissism. You'll be shocked. You'll be in shock. A lot of us have it in us. Okay, I don't have time today. Somebody says, I find it hard to be in a relationship, being a divorced single mom. I'm scared I won't be able to handle it if I get another failed relationship. How do I move on from this? My sister, healing school, sign up for therapy. It's a legit fear. But if you don't heal from that past relationship, you'll be afraid for the rest of your life. And you might even sabotage new relationships. The best thing is to go for therapy, heal from that. I tell people, divorce does not leave you the same. You think that, no, he messed up, I've moved on. No, look at it. This is the trait. You lack trust issues. You have fear. You just believe that everybody is out to get you. Therapy, send a DM, book a session with me, or tell them I want to sign up for the healing school. That is how to heal. Anything short of therapy, my sister, you will just, motivation will, people will just be advising you, but it's not going to work. So Stafumi has broken it down. She said she's gone through a lot in the marriage. Can she still go through therapy? She's getting old already. Oh, of course, sis. There's no, as long as people are willing, sis. As long as people are willing. The only thing is when people are no longer willing. If people are willing, they are redeemable. If you are willing to do the work, you are redeemable. You understand? But the problem now is that if this woman is willing, what about her husband? Is her husband willing? You know? Because people tell me, I've been fighting for my marriage. A lot of people, you are the only one in that marriage. The other person is not there. That's the sad part. So you're just complaining and complaining. The person has left you in this marriage. He's still there. He's still coming home to sleep. But he's gone. The person has gone. You are the only one in that marriage. You understand? That's the real problem, sis. It's not, necessarily the woman, but the woman can still come for therapy, of course. But the problem is that other person. So Jelly Publish says how to deal with an emotionally unavailable mother. First of all, you have to heal from the damage that she has done to you. That's number one question. So stuff. Me, she said it now. She said same thing I said. The husband is not willing. If the husband is not willing, there's because it takes two to tango. It takes two to be married. If it's only one person that is fighting for it, the person will be tired. It cannot work. You will just be there. As long as you can decide that, okay, I don't mind if he doesn't take care of me or if he's not interested. That's all. But that only you want to be fighting for the marriage. It's not going to work. It takes two people to marry. So sis, thank you very much. So Jelly Publish, let me tell you, like I told somebody earlier, you cannot change people. Your mom, she's not going to change. She's gone through her own issues, which has formed her to be that way. But you have to change. What do you need to do? Number one, for her to be unavailable, it means that she must have damaged you too emotionally. There are some traits that raising you, there will be some traits that she has put into you that has damaged you or that is still damaging you or have broken you in one way or another. Number one thing is to heal from that damage. By the time you heal from it, you see that your perspective, the way you see her will change. You would be able to understand her better. And even though you will not excuse her unavailability or other things that she's doing, you can protect yourself from it. You would not, because for you to be saying my mother is unavailable, it means that you still want her approval so bad, which is not a bad thing. Children, that's how we are. We all want, the approval of our parents, once in a while. But what if our parents are not ready? You cannot do their work for them. But you need to heal. Because if you don't heal, you are going to carry that damage for a very long time. Number one. And then number two, you are going to raise children that will be like that too. Because it's a subconscious generational something, transference. It's not, it's a subconscious wiring. Okay. I don't really do this, but today I'm taking a bold step in 2023. So let me see. Somebody wanted to be in my live video, so let's see. I allowed somebody else to the other time. So, you declined. You were the one that asked me now to be in my video. Did you do it emotionally? Did you do it unintentionally? So the Petite Igbo Chic says there are a lot of emotionally immature parents, and you have to come to terms that your parents may never be the kind of parents you wish for because they lack the capacity. Simple. Because of what they have been through themselves, because of how they were raised, because of how they, all the things that they have been through, they cannot, it may be difficult to be that kind of parents that you want, for you, you may not be able to have the type of mom that you want. You will pray about it, you will cry, you will do what you need to do is to heal from whatever stuff that they've done to you so that you can be immune. You understand, from them, from their, whatever they are doing, it no longer gets to you. It no longer hurts you. It no longer is an issue. You just accept that my mom has this emotional problem or whatever problem. Is such a pity, but hey, she's my mom, so you put her in that spot, that box. So you don't need to, you see that your fight will be less, your quarrel will be less, because you would not be looking at her for approval anymore. You won't be that, when she starts saying some things or do, it won't get to you as before. because you are now healed. You are now aware of who she is, you know, and then you have built yourself to a space where, you know, you are comfortable in your own skin and you are immune to people trying to cut you down or you know, build you down. So that's the question. So any other question before I finish this live video? If you have a question, please send it to me. The petite Igbo chick says our parents themselves need healing, but you can't do it for them, sadly. That's the sad part. You know, a lot of African parents, therapy, they will tell you, what's that? What? Is it for bees? I beg you, go to Jesus, the author and the finisher of your faith. Therapy. That person that wants to teach you therapy, what does she know? I beg. And you can't blame them. It's where they are coming from. So you have to understand them. Official Baby says, Auntie Lara, there's this man heaven sent to me. Heaven. You are sure it was heaven? Hey. Oh my goodness. Very interesting. Heaven sent to me, who was so loving, but my anger issues chased him away. I went for therapy after some months and realized I needed to heal from childhood traumas. So the question, Official Baby, is, have you healed? That's the question. She says, I still love this man, but getting him back has been an issue. Please, what can I do? First of all, you have to finish your therapy. Have you healed? One minute. Hello? Can you press the bell? I'm on live video. Yeah, thanks. Sorry. So the question, first of all, Official Baby, is, have you healed? See, therapy is not, you know, I've done therapy for 2 weeks, for 8 weeks, for 12 weeks, I'm fine. I did therapy for 4 years straight. Official Baby, 4 years. You know why? Because it took you probably 30 years, 40 years to be this way. You get, there's been a lot of damage. There's been a lot of brokenness. There's been a lot of, you know, it's not going to go away in 4 weeks. It's not going to go away in 5 weeks. You understand what I mean? You know, that's that. So you need to make sure you are properly healed. That's number one. Then number two, my dear sister, sometimes we may have made some mistakes in the past and then we push people away. A lot of times those people won't come back. I know that's probably not what you want to hear, not what you want to hear. A lot of times they won't come back because they don't, it's too, for different reasons. What if the person has moved on, have found somebody else? What do you do? Do you want them to leave the person they are with now and come back to you because of what? Because you are what? You understand? You had your time, you messed it up, so on to the next for them. That's number one. Number two, what if they are afraid themselves? You know, what if they don't want to, they're not sure you have changed? Number three, what if they just can't do it? They don't want to go through that kind of pain anymore. They don't want to go through it. They can't. They don't want to deal with you anymore. Number four, what if you have damaged them so much that there's so many reasons? If you have truly healed, let me tell you something, you will not be asking to get them back. So I kind of detect that you're not truly healed. Because you may even have outgrown them by the time you heal. You would have been able to be okay with the fact that they are gone. Let me start looking forward. Because what you're doing now is that you're not going to be able to move on with this thing that you're doing. You're going to be stuck, hoping that they come back, you know, and all of those things. And that may never happen. That may never, you know, materialize. And therapy too will help you come to terms with that and make you feel good. What if the next person is supposed to be somebody better? What if the next person is going to be a lot better than us, than the previous person? So that's the problem that a lot of us have here. Like, you know, because we've experienced one person, we think that this is the best person in the whole world. This is the best I can get. It's not true. I used to feel that way. That's why I used to cry over people back then. Hey, look at this guy. Look at what he has. Look at what, where will I see somebody like this? Oh my goodness. No, my sister, allow yourself. There are still plenty of people in front. I'm telling you. I'm being very fast because I don't have time. Petite Igbo chick says, it's okay, my darling. Maybe he came into your life. See, this is the comment. to help you realize you need healing. I'm telling you, we're not supposed to marry everybody that comes into our life, that come into our lives. It could be that they came into our lives to help or raise our awareness or talk about something or let us see something differently. You get what I mean? You know, so that's that. The Petite Igbo chick also said to prepare you for what is actually meant for you. Healing doesn't just help you in relationships, but in all areas of life. Man, I'm proud of you, this babe. I have trained her. I'm proud of your answers. You understand? Career, health. I am talking from my own journey of healing. Like this babe, she's, you know, we have been doing this work for a while now, so that's why she's talking this way. Proud of you, babe. Proud of you, girl. You know, Queen Ray says, how do you know you are truly healed from past traumas? I've been through therapy personally, but currently feel so upset about some decisions I have made in the past. Before therapy, never felt that way. So the thing is, like I said earlier to that person too, therapy is 8 weeks therapy, 10 weeks therapy, 12 weeks is never enough. Because we're still a work in progress, all of us. All these things are never enough. I said it earlier. I did therapy for 4 years. For me to be like this, like to have this, to be this same, to be talking to you, you know, because we think that we have moved on. We think that we are fine. A lot of times we are not fine. If you look at people in developed countries, they have, they go to therapy 10 years, 15 years. Because there's a lot of things that will keep coming out by the day. You think that you are fine. You are not totally. You understand? Even me, I did 4 years straight. I'm telling you, I spent millions, because I know, I know well. Hey, you get what I mean? So sis, please continue the therapy if you can. You understand? Stafumi says, yeah, true healing wouldn't go back in time to wish. Yes, the guy would come to wish the guy would come back. When we wake up each morning, it's an opportunity for new things. That's the truth. That's actually, she has just said it. Zuzi said there are still plenty people in front. The universe is abundant. I'm telling you, for you to still be wishing that he comes back, it means that you have not healed. Sister, please go back to therapy. I'm telling you, you have not healed at all. You are still there, you know. You need, by the time you heal, you will realize why that relationship did not work out. I'm telling you. And even though the person has gone and you're missing them, you will still see the good in the breakup. That's what healing does to you. I'm telling you, you will see the good in the breakup. That's what healing does to you. Yeah, you're welcome, Petite Igbo chick. You know, any more question, you know, before I go? I have a session very, very soon. So I'm just trying to be, if you have any question, you know, so like Stephanie said, I need to reiterate that also. You know, there are some people that you will look back on and be like, ah, man, and I didn't know better. I didn't know. If I had known better, I would have treated this person. That's all you're going to feel. You're not going to be sad. You're not going to be thinking, how can I get this person back? How can I do this? How can I? No. True healing don't go back. Because let me even tell you what therapy does to you. You will begin, by the time you are truly healing, you will see reasons why it didn't work out, and you'll be happy about it. I'm telling you from experience, my own personal experiences, and from other people that I've also worked with. You know, so for you to continue to feel this way, you still have a lot of work to do. And also, please, let me also specify something. A lot of things that we call therapy in this side of the world is not therapy. Maybe you went to a pastor, and they're just advising you, counseling you. That's not therapy. Or maybe you went to a coach, you know, or a counselor, somebody that's just a counselor, you know, they're talking to you, you should do it this way, you should do it that way, you know, God will help you, if you can stand like this, if you can, that's not therapy. Hey, plenty people in this area don't know what therapy is. We don't know. We confuse therapy with counseling. We confuse therapy with preaching. We confuse therapy with advising. That's not therapy. Therapy is a subconscious. Therapy is is a thing that you're going to use different tools, different procedures. It's not talk. Any program that you go for, that all they do is talk. That's not therapy. That's not therapy. There are some tools and skills and procedures that they will use for you in therapy that does not involve talking. It goes like this. Therapy bypasses your conscious resistance. You understand? And goes into your subconscious to create a lasting change. So anywhere you are seeing that people, thank you, Queen Ray. Therapy is rewiring. They rewire, like you get rewired. Your mind, you have a complete mindset change, a total overhaul. It's very important. That's therapy. But all this talk. Don't worry. Get up in the morning. You stretch your hand. Tell yourself. Look at yourself. If in the mirror, I'm good. I'm fine. Not lie. That's not therapy. That's not therapy. So, Petit Igbo Chic says, keep reading about healing. Saturate your mind with healing and find a community if that may help. Read your Bible as well. Therapy has helped me so much, especially with my confidence. I'm still a work in progress. Oh, that's my student giving me free testimonial. Thank you. I'm proud of your journey. Jelly Publish says, I pray I get enough money to come for therapy. Let me tell you guys, people say that, it's expensive. I don't have money. It's not really that. It's because it's expensive. The problem is that you don't place it as a priority. There are some things we place as priority. Like now, I must buy a roll-on, whether I have money or not, if my roll-on finishes, because I don't want to smell. I must buy data on my phone, whether I like it or not, because I have to be online, because that's how I work. That's priority. I must buy, what else? Cream. I must buy my wig because I need to look good for my work. That's priority. If I feel headache, I must go and look for money to go to the hospital. That's a priority. So the reason why a lot of people don't have money for therapy is not because it's expensive. It's because you don't place priority on it. You don't see it as a priority. You see it as maybe a luxury that, don't worry, when I don't chop, when I don't, how do you say it now in pidgin? Like when I have extra, I can now start going for it. No, because let me tell you what your lack of therapy is doing for you. You know how, if you have stomach ache now, God forbid, and you cannot eat, you cannot stand, you cannot sit, and you go to the hospital and they say you have to go through a surgery, in the next 6 hours or else you will die. Money will show up. Why? Because you don't want to die. 2, because it is disturbing your day-to-day life. You will look for the money. That's what therapy is. That's what emotional pain does. Because it's affecting you. But because it is not physical, it's not a physical thing. You cannot see it, so you don't know. That's why you are stuck. That's why you are not progressing. That's why you're not moving forward. That's why you're always fighting with people. That's why people are not always happy with you. That's why your relationships are always getting broken. That's why you're probably not married. That's why your relationship is not, it is disturbing your day-to-day life, but you don't know because it's not physical. If it disturbs you the way stomach ache or headache disturbs you, you would have looked for money for it. You get, so let me not talk too much. Dr. Tosin says, therapy is more than talking. Yes. So just stop just saying therapy. I went to therapy with Make sure you go for therapy with a therapist or a psychologist or a psychiatrist. Not somebody that just says, come for counseling with, please. I don't want to talk too much on that. There are lots of people that say they're therapists and they don't know anything. God forgive me. I'm not trying to bring them down, but they're not that's not what they're doing. Tessilicious says, my husband needs it. My sister, all of us need therapy. So I pray. It's difficult for African men to accept and admit that they need help and then to actually stand up and ask for help, it's difficult. So keep praying for him. Keep sending, how women, we can be very subtle. Maybe you just send him some stuff for him to read once in a while so that he'll be aware. Don't nag him about it. Don't say, you need therapy. Look at how you're always shouting. Don't do that. He will sear his mind. Whoa. He will tell himself, I'm not going anywhere. Petit, oh, I'm so glad. Thank you, Kanze. She says, yes, Coach Lara is my therapist, and I'm glad I found her. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad you are my client too. You know. Zuzi says, me too. Therapy changed my life. I'm more confident too. I'm still in therapy. Yes, these are my clients. Like, they tell you, you know, the things that therapy will open your eyes to, guys, you'll be shocked. You'll be in shock, rather. Because you don't know. You think you know yourself. You realize you don't know yourself. You see that you don't know yourself. Ha! The things that you will start noticing, and that, you know, by the time we get into these things, you will open your mouth like this. Wow, no wonder I'm like this. No wonder. You don't know, you know. So, but because it's not really that popular here, we don't get it. Yeah, Sandra James says that's right. Susie says, Coach Lara, my super therapist. Yay! Petite Igbo chick says, the money you want to use to buy lace front or wig, invest it into yourself instead. Somebody actually sent a DM about 3 days before. She said, see, I'm ready now. If I can buy bone straights, I can buy therapy. I was just laughing. I saw the message in the DM. He said, I'm ready now. You know, naturally, I will not put this money. But Coach Lara, I buy bone straights. So now I will pay for this thing. You get what I mean? So Zuzi says, save, delay gratification, stretch yourself for therapy, invest in therapy. It's so worth it. I've shared this a lot of times. I have people who, you will see their willingness. They don't have the money. So people pay me in like, I can't even tell you. People like, there was somebody, she was like, I have to do this healing school. And she doesn't have money. She told me what she was going through. Brothers and sisters, I allowed her to do it. She used to pay every week, I swear. Zuzi, you know now. She used to pay every week. Because that is somebody who really wants to do something. So it's not about, this person doesn't have money. That payment that she pays every week, she wasn't any money. She used to get it from people. As in, the thing shocked me. Like, what? She was dedicated. She was faithful to it. You think I would say no to somebody like that? She paid every week 10,000. I'm being honest. That was like, was it last year or 2 years ago? I'm like, she was in my Coach Lara, I'm running mad, and I have to do this, and I have to allow her. So that person, she doesn't have money, but she did it. She has done 2 now. She's done the healing school. She's done the school of identity. So see, that's not an excuse. If it is in your mind, in your heart, you do it. You know. So people, they are laughing. Queen Ray and Petite Igbo chick, they are laughing very well. Zuzi said, yes, so I know I paid in installments too. Thanks for allowing me. Zuzi too. Zuzi, you frustrated me. But look at it now, she's doing well. Like, people will be in my DMC, I am broke, I don't have money. But this thing, I'm going crazy, Coach Lara, help me. You think I'll say, I can't say no to people like that. I can't. Just give me a plan that makes sense. You understand? I would always allow. So it's not, Rosemary Anderson, when there's a will, there will be a way. That's it. When there's a will, there's a way. So it's not that I don't have money, but you have money to do other things. You have money to, it is well. I had a session with somebody yesterday. She was like, Coach Lara, I don't know. If I knew, I was just laughing at her. She was just, I was just laughing. It's nothing like, I don't believe when people say they don't have money. Because you are not putting it in front of you. That's my conclusion. Because look at the story I just told you about that person. I swear, she paid 10,000 every week. I thought in my mind, I'm like, she was faithful till the end. Because she said, I don't know, I can go crazy. I don't, like Coach Lara, I don't know what I'll do to myself. I need help. And I'm like, how will you pay? She said, I will pay every week. How much? 10,000. I swear, it was crazy. I've never done it. But I had to. Because she was desperate. So that's how it works. When you want something, you get it. The reason why you have not gotten it is that you don't want it that bad. You don't want it that bad. Official Baby said, Auntie Lara, I was shocked you could stand strong on stage at Hill before you deal. My mouth was open till you finished. I have to plan a full therapy session in healing school because I need to be, that's it. So God, of course, you know, I always talk about God. God is my source. I'm telling you, God is my source. Like, I cannot even be anything without God. I don't even know where I would be, you know. So God strengthens me every day. Then secondly, therapy. 4 years, guys. Four. Odumering. 4 years. Okay, Queen Ray says, how long is inner circle and how much? Inner circle for 3 months is 500,000. For 6 months is 900,000. So it's 2 sessions in a month, you know, and those 2 sessions is not 1 hour, it's like 3 hours. You understand? So sister, it's strategy is not just the normal 1 hour that we do and we move on. No. So this one, we talk about your life, enter your life, you understand, like deal with issues, you know, one by one. So 3 months is, she says, big money. Sis, don't let me open your yash here. Where's the big money? Don't let me open your yash here. It's not big money at all. It's not big money, you know. So, but that inner circle, I have people from Ghana, from, you know, different people that are on the program, because, and these people, they have done, a lot of them, they have done healing school of identity, school of the mind, but they just want to continue with therapy. So they'll just say, Lara, let me just join inner circle. So you get what I mean, sis. If you don't want to do inner circle yet, just do this next one after the healing school. That's the school of identity. You understand? All these things, they are very helpful. Thank you, guys. I have to go. It's 9 o'clock. See my laptop in front of me. My session is 9 o'clock. Good night, guys. Good evening, Coach Lara. I just met and heard you for the first time in the just ended conference. I'm super happy for you. Thank God for you. Thank you for being open and bare. You're welcome. Thank you. Guys, go into the DM. Send me a DM. Book a session. Some of you just need 1 session, at least, to just still understand what's happening, where you want to go from here. 1 session is 40,000. That's $80 if you're in America. You understand? You know, and if you're in Lagos, you know, you can book a physical session. And if you want to do the healing school straight, you know, one-on-one is 350,000. That's $700, I think, yes. So you get what I mean. So bye, everyone. I'll save this video. If you're just joining, you can watch it, you know. So talk to you probably tomorrow. Bye, guys.